Hey everybody, I'm Sifu Bodhi. Welcome back to the channel and thank you for sharing your Qigong practice with me today. Well, April is Move More Month, and this is inspired by the American Heart Association, and this is their attempt to get people to move more and to get people active and off the couch and moving their body. So I have created a program for you that you can use this month or every month to increase range of motion, increase your ability to move through large ranges of motion. So in life, we typically move through very small ranges of motion. We can kind of shuffle along through our day, not doing too much, but we want to move dynamically in life. So we're going to just use 3 exercises that explore 3 different kinds of movement, 3 different planes of motion. And we're going to be doing 15 reps for each exercise. The first 5 repetitions, we're going to move conservatively. Then we'll make it a little bit more challenging in the next 5, and we'll make it much more challenging in the next 5. And so once again, you do whatever you can do, whatever range of motion you can handle at this present moment, you can do whatever you can do. And then as you've used this program over time, slowly increase, slowly challenge yourself. And it is okay to be outside your comfort zone as long as we don't have pain. Remember, if everything's totally comfortable, the body actually doesn't really change. So it's in those uncomfortable ranges of motion that the body actually challenges itself to get better. Now, we don't want pain, though, so we don't want to be damaging the body with this practice, but we do want it to be a little bit of a challenge over time. So, as always, let's start with a few cleansing breaths. So, step the feet slightly wider than shoulder width, bend the knees, tuck the pelvis under, lift from the crown of the head. Together, let's take a deep breath in. Visualize gathering white light all around the body as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, pulling it down, filling your body, melting all tension down into the ground. In 2, and melt. In 3, gather and melt. In 4, and melt. And in 5, and melt. Step the feet together. Pinky, big toe, heel evenly on the floor. Let's rotate the knees. We're going to warm up the joints on this program because we do want to challenge the body. We do want to move through those larger ranges if we can. So we're going to do a little warm up today. Switch directions. Just promoting the movement of synovial fluid, the lubrication through the joints, movement of qi through those channels. Step the feet nice and wide, lock the knee, roll the hip. Just waking up those joints. And switch. Beautiful, hands behind the back. Let's roll the upper body all the way around. Nice big rotation. And switch directions. Beautiful. Now let's rotate those shoulders. Really big circles. And switch. And now the arms, big circles. And switch. And now the elbows, relaxing those shoulders. And switch. And the wrist, fanning it inwards. And rolling it outwards. And next the neck, gentle rolling. And switch. Beautiful. And then we're just going to rotate around the torso. We're going to allow the arms to swing freely, just coming in contact. They often call beating the heavenly drum. Beautiful. Okay, so as I said, we're going to move through 3 different exercises. First one is going to be crashing waves. And so we're going to do this one nice and slowly. Remember, we're going to do 15 repetitions. First 5, small range. Second 5, increase your range. Third 5, as large a range of motion as you possibly can without pain. So we're going to spread the feet nice and wide. Our first 5, we're going to breathe in, arching back, cresting over the top of the wave. And as we breathe out, we crash down into a little squat. We breathe in, arch back. We breathe out, just a gentle squat. In 3, arch. In 4. In 5. Now we're going to crash the waves a little bit deeper. In 6. 7. In 8, arch. In 9. In 10. Now for the last 5, as big a range as you can, all the way down. Last one. And out. Cleansing breath. Now, that simple squatting motion, a fantastic way to stimulate lymphatic movement throughout the whole body, stimulate lots of blood and oxygen, lots of chi moving through the whole body. But once again, strength of the legs is one of the main determinants of longevity, of how long and how well we live, is just strength of the legs. So a simple squat goes a long way. Once again, each 3, you move as deeply as you can. So next, we're going to move to circumductive rotational capability. And we're going to do one of my favorites, Teacups or Trois from Qigong. So we're going to start nice and small. We're going to be serving the tea, 5 small, 5 bigger, and then 5 really, really big with what we call a snake body. So we're going to start the feet really, really wide so we're ready for that big snake body one. We're going to start with the hands on the hips, palms facing up. Remember, we're going to focus our eyes on the center of the palm. This is pericardium 8. Like we have a cup of tea in our hand. We're going to keep our eyes and our mind focused on that. Don't spill the tea. So right hand first. Breathing in, Breathing out. In. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Now we're going to reach out bigger. Bigger body. 2. 3. 4. 5. Last 5. Big snake body, as big as you can. 2. 3. Really stretch. 4. And 5. Beautiful cleansing breath. Deep breath in and out. Wonderful movement. Remember, Qi moves in spirals. So any kind of circumductive movement, circular movement, really wonderful for the promotion of Qi through the entire body. And yes, working the obliques, working the entire core all the way around, really gets the heart rate up. So for our last movement, so we've gone up and down, we've gone around and round. Now we're going to move side to side. And so we're going to use gathering and throwing water for this one. So the visualization, we gather up water, we pull it up to midline, and then whoom, we throw it off to the side. So we're going to go 3 different rounds of 5, starting pretty high, and we're going to move as low as you can, sitting all the way down, as deep stretch as you can. So let's get those feet really, really wide. One little cleansing breath, deep breath in and out. Gather, throw, turn, gather, throw. So we're shifting into a forward stance. Turning, gather, 2, throw, gather, throw, 3, gather, throw, gather, throw, 4, gather, throw, and gather, and throw. One last one each side, and gather, and throw, and gather, and throw. Now let's go a little bigger, and gather, and throw, and gather, and throw. 2, and gather, and throw, and gather, and throw. 3, gather, throw. Gather. And throw. 4. Gather. And throw. And gather. And throw. Last one. Gather. And throw. And gather. And throw. Now, last 5. Super deep as you can. And gather. And throw. And gather. And throw. 2. Gather. And throw. Gather. And throw. 3. Gather. And throw. And gather. And throw. 4. Gather. And throw. And gather. And throw. Last one. And gather. And throw. And gather. And throw. Woo, cleansing breath. Deep breath in. And out. Step the feet together. Deep breath in. And out. Turning 45 right. And out. 45 left. And out. 90 right. And out. 90 left. And out. One more out to the side. Gather the light. And melt. At the bottom, raise a little wisdom water at the kidney. At the heart, wash down the heart fire. One more time, gathering up. And wash down. Whew. So, well done. Well, simply 3 exercises to get you moving more on this wonderful April spring day. Once again, you can use this program in April, May, June, July, any month of the year when you want to move a little bit more. 3 different kinds of movements, slowly moving through 3 different ever-increasing larger ranges of motion, challenging the body, getting the heart rate up, moving that blood and oxygen around the body. Give it a try. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.